I was explaining how Atlanta grew, and I took a plate and poured syrup on it. The syrup, of course, just spread all over this hot plate, and that's how Atlanta grew. There was nothing in the way.
We have no natural borders, and so sprawl has really affected Atlanta in an unusual way. The enormous growth has almost overtaken us.
We have not focused in this city on mass transit or other means of basically moving people around, except for the automobile.
We really had a mushrooming of an auto-oriented culture, and that gave people a great deal of freedom to live wherever they wanted to work wherever they wanted to.
Atlanta's a giant, sprawling, spread out city, and that's left a lot of sites in abandonment or disrepair.
And it really culminated at the end of the century in the Olympics being here.
We're at the 1996 Centennial Olympic Tennis Stadium. There wasn't really a plan for what to do with it after the Olympics.
And a few years ago, when the credit and debt markets crashed, it simply wiped out all of the development that was on the books. You see foreclosure signs, you see distressed properties, you see those eyesores that simply take away from the enjoyment of your community.
These things pose big problems on site themselves, plus the neighboring sites. The spillovers of these things are often quite large, where the sort of footprint of these blighted sites goes for miles.
We've got this empty land, we've got a dead retail center. We're trying to figure out how to turn that into something that's a lot more beneficial to the surrounding community and to the future.
Parks have an incredible power to catalyze major change in economic development in a city. You can help transform what the city used to be into something quite different.
Take underutilized properties within the inner core and transform them into public space.
Developments that have first planned the parks, the open space, and then developed around land use, retail, houses have been more successful and are lasting the longest.
Currently, with the economic conditions we have, there are opportunities to increase our parkland. We are doing that. The biggest change you're going to see is going to be the Atlanta Beltline, which promises to add 1,000 new acres of parkland to the city of Atlanta.
Taking a piece of property that's non-performing now, turning it into an asset, that's going to attract investment.
The objective is to try to get to a situation where you can actually walk to your job or walk to entertainment or walk to an incredible amenity. We want to create a way where you don't need a car to thrive.
Solve a problem today that solves a problem for the future. And that is not only the gluttony of space that we can help arrest and turn around, but also to say this is a stand we're taking for better and more livable cities. I'm glad to be a part of it.